we are. Let's make sure you have audio from the computer. Give me just a moment here. Oh, yes. Very good. This is a brand new release, Sokoran. And by brand new, I mean released mere hours ago, if I am correct. It's running in Godot, and this is actually running in browser. So, let's take a look-see. In a dying universe, vagabond planet, lost in a cold grave. It's fighting against the odds of its own survivability. The description of this seems to be it's some kind of sokoban fusion. This is available to play right now on itch.io. Interesting. Not super loud, this one. I'll turn it up a little bit. Here's the page. You're so quiet, my friend. Must be something on the game's end, unfortunately. So this is a sokoban, allegedly. Move tile, and throw dice. I'm going to... I don't know how it sounds to you versus how it sounds to me. Can y'all hear the audio okay? Okay. I'm not really quite sure what to do about that. My capture card is up to its maximum. Okay. Well, let's give it a go. So, controls are right click to remove tile, arrow key to move, and left click to throw dice. With that said, let's get back to it. Right click to move. What exactly? Does not appear to be doing anything. I'll try giving this a refresh. F5, please. F5, please. F5, please. Thank you. Updated 5 minutes ago. That might have been broken. Let's give it another go. Ah, yes, much better. Yes, this is the bleeding edge. It's kind of exciting to be playing a new game in real time. This is the most bleeding edge of bleeding edges, is that it's being being updated as we speak. Also, I apologize if the developer is having any sort of heart attack that somebody is streaming their game right now as they try to fix the build. Okay. There we go. Excellent. In Interesting. Thank you, supervillain. Somebody whose name broke the display ability of my... Oh, I see. User error. Absolute user error. I am clearing tiles right now. And I'm not quite sure. Okay. Interesting. Oh, there's something at work here. What is a sokoban, anyway? Great question. Oh, I see. Fascinating. So a sokoban is, yes, warehouse man, block pushing puzzle. Very much so. Let me get a little tunes to go with this if you don't mind. I'll turn them down. There. Just don't want to play in silence, you know. Alright. Let's give it a try. So, from what I gather, you left-click to throw these two dice. One of them is the number of tiles you are able to clear by hand. And the other is the number of spaces you are able to move. Interesting. This is some kind of digital board game. This has got to be the game they played on Star Trek, Next Generation, that they all got addicted to. So you seem to take turns between moving and rolling. My guess is that you want to, you see, I'm not really quite sure yet. Why would I want to remove boxes? All I know is that I seem to be able to move after I roll the dice, so I'm simply removing any boxes available to me that aren't in my direct path because I don't want to fall off, and every time I move, the box underneath me disappears. Let's try that again. I do love... Yeah, I do kind of want to know why I'm a planet too. That intro was rather cryptic. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, that seems to have cleared that stage, so my goal is to sokoban this odd guy into a hole. Okay, so this is a dice rolling sokoban game. Oh! I just fell off the edge. Let's roll those die again. I think what happens to me sometimes is that the dice roll off screen. Yes, the goal is to push the machine into the black hole. It's a sokoban. The goal is to push all of the boxes to their home. So right now there's just one box, one home. So the logic's the same. But this management tactic of having a semi-random roll where you have to clear a number of boxes by hand is interesting. Oh, well, I already goofed. Might as well go off the edge. The arrow keys on this keyboard that I am using are positively miserable. That is also user error. There we go. Yes, I'm using one of those sad little Intel wireless keyboards meant for your living room. And the arrow keys are very tiny. The up and down arrow key are half width, or half height keys. So, yeah, just like a sokoban, this box, you drop down into that little gap to fill it. There, stage clear. On the 5 side of the die, I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, did I not complete the stage? Interesting. Do I have to... No, that doesn't make any sense. Try that again. What happened to my tunes? Do I have to... How would I... Oh, interesting. Let's try that. Let's see if I can free the... Maybe I do have to free the pink cubes. That might be a great point. Except now... I cannot do anything. Oh, there's a retry button. That's good. It's up in the very right-hand corner. This is intriguing. I didn't get it at first, and I'm starting to. You know me. I love strange puzzle games. Yes, that's a great point, Frolic. Thank you for helping me figure that out. I think that is very much the case. Unfortunately, my state seems bugged. I only seem to be getting 1 dice roll in. Yeah, I think the game is currently busted. So, let's try going back to the title. But no, this is fascinating. Again, it's being updated in real time, so might be a little bit rough and unfinished, but I really like the concept here. What drew me to it was the visuals, and I just found it by going to the itch.io a new and popular page for a lark, and it was there. So it's perhaps it's the plants that I have to free. Interesting. The plants don't seem to do much of anything when they are moved. So yeah, the pink box theory seems sound to me. This is like a board game against oneself, which I think is really interesting. Let's try getting through that last stage one more time. I want to see what happens. I want to see if they add any new mechanics. Oh dear. Well, I think we might have to call out on this one, but it might be one I revisit. The game does seem a little bit busted right now, which is too bad. But I decided to take a chance on it because it was a brand new release. But what I am going to do is I'm going to link it in the chat so that if you want to poke at it yourself, you can. And that link is right here. Again, I've said this many times. But if you take one lesson away from Aqualounge, it's one of the games you see, one of the songs you hear, one of the videos you watch. Spend some money. Spend some money on an artist. You know, support people. Support the people making this happen. Support the people making the cool stuff that we see. Again, that's my big takeaway. I agree. Hope the dev irons out the wrinkles, because this is pretty neat. And I am very interested in seeing where you can take the mechanics of this, especially since it's the kind of solitaire element of it I find really fascinating. Anyway, we'll be right back with everyone's favorite Seaman Live. You can check out how the little guys are doing. Don't go anywhere.